I'm running. The elections are coming up for CSEA, Local 9169 is coming up. So I'm going to be running for president, and hopefully I could have all the members, back. And I'm here to let them know that I'm here to represent them and make sure that they get everything that they deserve.
Now, Alberto, I know you for many years.
Good evening, folks. I'm Freddie Velasquez. This is Basement Politics Unfiltered. Tonight, I want to talk about CSEA President Alberto Velasquez and his behavior. Should the man continue representing CSEA members here in the city of Yonkers? The man's behavior was very erratic and concerning, dangerous. And I'm not sure if that's what CSEA, the largest union here in the city of Yonkers, wants to be represented as. I'm Freddie Velasquez. This is Basement Politics Unfiltered. Today, Alberto Velasquez losing his mind. Mentally unstable? I think so. I was driving with my kids on Yonkers Avenue when I noticed Alberto Velasquez was driving alongside me. He's smiling and he's doing a head nod and he's staying with me. So I roll my window down and I do a head nod. And then he starts saying, "What up, bitch, bitch, bitch?" My 12-year-old daughter having to hear the word bitch go across her as this man who represents the largest union in the city of Yonkers, CSEA, and is also a Yonkers public school employee. But he didn't just stop there. He then swerved into my lane, attempting to hit my car with kids in it, causing me to have to swerve in order to avoid having an accident. Then when we get to the light, what does the CSEA president do? He jumps out his car in an aggressive and threatening manner and then approaches my vehicle. He then gets back into his car and he drives off. So I get behind him so I can take a picture of his plate. And what does he do? He jams his brakes, almost causing another accident. And after that, he didn't get very far before a Yonkers police car would then cut him off, pulling us over, blocking the exit. They hop out the car. One officer goes over to his vehicle, another one comes over to mine. And I want to say that the Yonkers police officer that I dealt with, very polite, very professional, nothing that he did wrong. I don't want to say anything. Thank you. I appreciate you, officer. But he says, "What's going on? You guys are getting into road rage?" I said, "No." I said, "He's getting into a road rage. He's having a mental breakdown." I said, "Did you see what he did back there?" The officer says, "Yeah, that's why we followed you." He says, "You got kids, you don't want to get into." I said, "I wasn't trying to get into a road rage situation with him, which is why I didn't get out of my car when he got out of his car. Why I went behind him was to get a picture of his plate so I can document what he did and then make a report." But the police saw this. The police saw it from the very beginning. So when he swerved into my lane, attempting to hit my car, knowing my daughter was sitting next to me, then jumping out of his car as if I'm going to get out, forget about my kids, get into a fight with this idiot on Yonkers Avenue, and the police are right there. There's a time and a place, Alberto, but it seems like the only time you're ready is when it's not the time or place. He also challenged me to a fight in front of the mayor as he was speaking to a crowd over at the Castle Royale. But how many times have he seen me alone driving by myself? He's by himself, nothing. Other times I've been by myself and he's make some stupid joke, attempting to insult me, really. But they say that I'm the one that's mentally unstable. They say Freddie is the aggressive one. Freddie is under attack. his family is under attack. And I'm sure that the Yonkers police and other officials are watching this. Remember, it was not that long ago, I had a man come to my house, take pictures, and then post them on the Yonkers Newswire along with my address. And like someone said, you're having a problem with all these people. I corrected them. I said, no, it's not all these people. I'm having an issue with this same group of people, the club, this organization, members only club that exists here in the city of Yonkers, of individuals who are protected, who get away with whatever it is they want, including almost ramming a car with kids in it, almost causing 2 accidents, becoming aggressive and physically threatening, and he'll get away with it because he's a part of the club. And this is the club that I've been speaking about here in the city of Yonkers. And this is why this individual has an issue with me. Although I have not mentioned Alberto Velasquez since the last time he tried to fight me or invited me to a fight in front of the mayor. And of course, I'm going to speak about it. But why does he have such an issue with me? Because Alberto is part of the club. And he's also good friends with individuals that I talk about. Like the man that was charged with sexually abusing a girl, the man who has been harassing and attacking me, my business, through the Yonkers Newswire, and then telling people he's the victim. I have mentioned this official here, Jose Alvarado. In fact, he's up for re-election this year. Who's challenging him? None other than Jose Diaz, the man that you should be voting for in District 17. Did you see the pictures that Jose Diaz posted not too long ago of the Nodine Hill section of the city of Yonkers, the area which Jose Alvarado, the current District 17 representative, represents? An area that has not changed in all his tenure. And so at the very least, it's time for a new person. Someone who's actually out there acknowledging what's wrong with that community. So when I speak on it, they get mad and they become violent. They utilize their resources to try and attack me from every angle. And so I have to speak about it because this is what also protects me and my family. We documented everything. I've took photos and videos. I posted a picture of Alberto in his truck as the police car was in front of him, cutting him off, to ask what the hell is wrong with him. And again, they are friends, very good friends. This is a picture taken to mock the idea of Alberto and I having a boxing match for charity, which he challenged me to. I accepted, but I have not heard from him since, yet he wants to try and fight me in the middle of Yonkers Avenue when I have my kids. How real tough are you? I'm not going to fight you because my desire to fight you is not more than my desire to protect my kids and make sure that they are safe. And that I am not putting them in a situation that they're going to be scared and concerned. But you don't seem to care about that. Have no regards for that. But why would he? This is a man who used an elderly woman for her money. And then when she was murdered along with her daughter, guess who took her money and went to invest it? Mr. Alberto. Maybe that's why he doesn't like me. Or maybe it's because I have been speaking out on behalf of his members that he is supposed to represent. Maybe that's why he don't like me. But to do what you did, Alberto, that's not how you handle it. I've said time and place many times, and you said nothing. You stayed silent. So if that's what you want to do, then make sure you could do it in a way that it can happen. Otherwise, cut the shit out. If what I'm saying is not true, then why are you doing such crazy and erratic things and dangerous things and possibly illegal things? I'm sure you'll get the message that I called the CSEA offices, and I will be calling again. I have also sent emails, and I will be following up because I'm not going to let this go. I'm not going to let this go. This man tried to hit my car. He's purposely, intentionally swerved toward my car. I had to swerve into oncoming lane to avoid getting into an accident. Then he jams his brakes in front of my car. Then he wants to get out and fight me when I have my kids. I'm not going to do that, Alberto, because I'm not the crazy guy that they try to portray me as. Because if I was, I would have hit your car first. But I'm not. So what I'm also doing is exposing who you are truly, along with everybody else. I'm showing you folks who they really are. This is who they really are. Got a pedophile and a guy that's willing to endanger and hurt kids. And I'm glad that more and more people are noticing and people are thanking me. A woman recently thanked me in Spanish. She said, "It's true." I said, "Yes, it's true." He did molest a little girl. He was charged with sexually abusing her. Those are the words that are right there in the article. He pled down because of the connections that he still has to this day. What about the family of that girl? Because those who stand next to that man are slapping that victim in the face. They talk so much about, sexual assault and, bringing awareness to sex crimes and doing marches down Riverdale, yet they stand next to this guy who's committed a sex crime. These people are crazy, violent, and quite evil. We're not just dealing with bad people, greedy people. We're dealing with evil people. I would never do that to that man. I would never try to intentionally hit his car, knowing his daughter. And then I would never yell, "Bitch, bitch, bitch," while his daughter's right there. You're the bitch, Alberto, because you knew what you were doing. You do it when you know I'm not going to engage. So I hope that that was recorded on the police cameras and the body cams and as well, because I'm collecting all of this. My camera, my daughter's also a witness to it. This is crazy. This is unbelievable that this man just tried to do what he tried to do. And everyone should be outraged by this because that's not how you act. You don't put people in danger like that. Not just me, other motorists there. I mean, Rue Rosa's son was involved in an accident recently, right? In a freak accident because other cars had gotten into an accident before he was coming to that area, and then he is involved. That could have happened here in Yonkers on Yonkers Avenue because of Alberto Velasquez, the CSEA president. The guy who does nothing for his members, whose members have complained. CSEA office up in White Plains, you should be tired of this guy. And I'm going to be reaching out to you. I'm not going to let this go. I'm not going to let this go. It's going to be a big deal for me. I'm going to keep calling and emailing. Something's got to happen. This man almost killed people. He's an idiot. Low-life loser, dummy. If it wasn't because they help you along, you wouldn't get nowhere in life. Loser. I'll see you soon. I'm Freddie Vasquez. This is Basement Politics Unfiltered. I just wanted to touch on that, just let y'all know what this idiot did and what kind of people are operating here in the city of Yonkers. What people, the type of people that are in charge, heading departments, heading these unions. Poor CSEA Union, been waiting for their contract, waiting for retro checks. This guy's out in Puerto Rico, smoking cigars. Nowhere to be found. Doesn't go to work. He's got a no-show job now that we fund. This should outrage everybody.
Freddy wins. Fatality.
No!
Don't forget to tune into Ron Madden tonight. I hear it's going to be a good one. You don't want to miss Ron Madden. I mean, from what he told me, it'll be fire.
Freddy
Alberto.
wins.